this is Shawn from Ozark Family Homestead. Today I'm going to talk about how to transport things, how to move things on the homestead. You know, when it's more than something you can just haul by hand, you need something to help you out. And you know, there's a lot of options out there. There's a lot of different size things that you can have to help haul things. For example, this little gorilla cart. This gorilla cart works great. This came from Tractor Supply. We haul bales of hay on it. We've hauled all kinds of things on it. It's a nice little cart, but of course it's small. It can only do so much. And then of course we've got the other extreme. We've got this 16-foot long trailer, dual axle that'll pull behind the Expedition. We can also pull it behind the 15-passenger van, and we use that for getting supplies, getting hay bales, lumber, cattle panels, even hauled that wood cook stove with it for more heavy-duty things. But more often than not, we find ourselves in a situation where the little gorilla cart's just not enough, and this is completely impractical. We certainly don't need anything this big. So what do we do when we have those in-between jobs? And I'm going to show you what we've done on our homestead that takes care of those medium-sized jobs that we do very frequently and is very cost-effective. Okay, so when you need more than a little gorilla cart or a wheelbarrow, and you don't need a big gigantic trailer to pull behind a full-size tractor or your truck, this is a good solution. A little cart. There's various little carts that you can get at your farm supply stores of various sizes. This is a really simple one. It's a dump cart, so it will dump. And just use an old riding lawnmower. Now you could use, your regular riding lawnmower that you're actually mowing with, but the problem is you kind of risk tearing it up because of the deck. What we have found works really well is this was our first riding lawnmower. It was wore out, wouldn't mow anymore, deck was no good, all the cables and everything for the deck was all messed up. We ended up a couple of years ago replacing it with a newer riding lawnmower, which we still use. Now a lot of people, when they get a new riding lawnmower, they just junk them. They just take their old riding lawnmower that's not working right anymore and have it hauled off. Not us, we kept it. We repurposed it. Andrew fixed it up. It's actually got a different motor on it now. The old original motor had a 21 horsepower motor originally and ended up getting completely wore out. And it's got a 19 horsepower, just a little cheap motor on it. It's really easy to find replacement motors for these. They're all pretty simple. And the tires are easy to find. They're pretty standard size for riding lawnmowers. And we've just got a little all-purpose vehicle now for the farm. And you can see how it's got really good ground clearance, easy to operate, very simple, not many parts to break on it. And here's the deal. You want to get an old riding lawnmower to use as a utility vehicle on your property, you can probably find someone who will give you one for free because they've got an old wore out riding lawnmower, no good for mowing anymore. It's just in their way. I mean, they might give it to you or give it to you for, $100 or something. You can get these things fixed up and there you go. You can pull little wagons, carts with it. Way cheaper than getting a four-wheeler or a side-by-side. People get these four-wheelers and side-by-sides. They spend more money on those than they do their vehicles or their tractors. There's no way I would do that. This makes a lot more sense. A lot more economically wise for a homestead. Just take an old riding lawnmower and use it as an all-purpose utility vehicle. They're narrow. They'll go through the woods. You can haul a deer out of the woods with it. Go out and check and fence. You'd be surprised where you can get this thing. It'll go more places than you would think. because once you take that deck off, it really will go off-road very well out in the woods, through ditches. You would really be impressed at what they're capable of when they don't have that deck on them. We just use this standard little wagon. There's a lot of different types of wagons out there. We're thinking about getting one of those Gorilla, made by the same company that makes the Gorilla carts. It's a little heavier duty. Probably going to go to that one of these days. But this is what we've went with, and I'll show you some video of Andrew hauling water with it. We just haul, we're always hauling water out here to the animals. Just have 6 5-gallon buckets, just fill them up and drive them out there. Works really great. We haul all kinds of things. We've hauled dirt with it, gravel with it, you know, fencing materials, put T-posts in it when we're out fencing, rolls of wire, firewood, you know, throw the chainsaw in it, go cut up a tree out in the woods that's went down, and bring back some firewood with it. All kinds of things you can do with a little cart, little wagon, with your converted riding lawnmower. And here comes Andrew now with another load of water for the cows and the sheep. Here he goes, holding the wagon. Works great. Hauling water back here, a lot better than hauling it by hand. So here's Andrew hauling water back here to the cows and the sheep. Got it idling here. As you can see, it pulls this little wagon, this little cart. We can haul 6 5-gallon buckets of water back here, and, you know, just repurposing this riding lawnmower as just a utility vehicle saves us a lot of money, and it works just great. I mean, just look at the ground clearance on that thing. You can put it anywhere. You'd be surprised where that thing will go. You pull a deck off of an old riding lawnmower, it makes a great little all-purpose vehicle. They're really narrow. They'll go through the woods. They'll climb through ditches. They're pretty impressive, and they're very simple to operate, and not a lot of parts on them. So if something breaks down, there's just a few things that can go wrong with them. So really easy to fix compared to a more complicated side-by-side or a four-wheeler. So here comes Andrew. We're going to show him go down through this ditch. Now there's not water in this ditch right now, but we have crossed with water in it, just to kind of show you how it's off-road capabilities here. Through that ditch just fine. Just showing how it climbs hills. You'd be impressed what these little old riding lawnmowers can take the deck off of them will do. Okay, everybody. I think this is a good idea to consider. You need a little all-purpose vehicle. It's worked well for us. I'm sure we'll get many more years out of it. Hope you liked the video. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Get that thumbs up. Until next time, we'll see you later.
Thanks for watching